So my name is Dr. Heena. So we are already doing a lot like masking, maintaining social distancing, getting ourselves vaccinated. But the main thing is boosting up our body's immunity so that even if we come across the infection, our body will be internally able to manage it. Also, with aging, our immunity decreases. Aging being a natural process, all the other diseases also arise due to aging. So today I will be speaking mainly about how to boost up our body's immunity and how to delay the aging process. KLS Wellness Hospital, which is in Sanpara, Navi Mumbai, is the institute which is particularly set up for this aspect of health and wellness. So our main mission is before the next pandemic, before the next wave of this pandemic, Navi Mumbai people should be much healthier so that we do not face so many crises that we had it this time. So my it's not moving. So my name is Dr. Heena Sayed. I'm MD Home, certified in aesthetic medicine, trichology, and obesity management, and I'm the chief medical officer at KLS Wellness Institute, Navi Mumbai. So, what is the concept of anti-aging and immune boosting? I'll just phrase this in simple sentence. That is to prevent the preventable and to delay the inevitable. So, what is preventable? Basically, all the diseases, ailments, or disorders are preventable. How do we prevent them? And what is inevitable? So, death is going to come. Death is inevitable. But how do you delay it? So, this is all the main concept about anti-aging and immune boosting. But why do we need it? Why do we need to boost up our body's immunity? And why do we actually need to think about anti-aging? So evolution, we have really worked very hard during our lifetime. Our life started as children, then schooling, then colleges, offices, and by the time now we are now professionals. The doctors, the healthcare workers, first line workers, working round the clock, also working on weekends. There are different professionals, corporates who are working in different time zones. So thereby putting a lot of stress on our health. So today's life is full of stress. We keep on thinking why we are having these health issues. Why am I having headaches? Why my periods are delayed? Why I'm feeling so much tired all throughout the day? Why am I feeling so sleepy throughout the day? Or why am I not feeling sleepy at all? Why my digestion is not very proper? And we all then relate it to stress. So stress is the basis and the root cause of most of our ailments. And stress can be because of family, because of our daily living, because of work, commuting, traveling, finances, of course, and illnesses. So what does this stress do? Very commonly, so it puts up pressure on our body, and that is then seen through various symptoms. Very common is headaches and migraines. So we keep on thinking, why am I having headaches since morning? And sometimes it can be, there can be a particular cause for it. Sometimes must not be any cause. Sometimes it starts all of a sudden without any reason, but there is a reason. There is some kind of underlying or subconscious stress in your life that can trigger this headache. Then body aches, back aches. We keep on slouching. Our posture is not good. We sit in front of computers for long hours, especially during the work from home. We keep on stretching ourselves 18 hours, sometimes 20 hours, not getting proper sleep. So joint pain, stiffness, all because of sedentary lifestyles. And no sleeping on time, not doing exercises, not eating on time, having too much of high calories, too much of food, junk food, fried, oily food. These can lead to other lifestyle diseases eventually, like diabetes, hypertension, like high BP, and cardiovascular, heart problems, high cholesterol levels. Then indigestion and constipation, acidity, heartburn. This is very common. And We keep on saying my bowels are not getting cleared, a lot of indigestion issues. Every alternate person here is having some kind of indigestion and acidity problems, bowel not clearing up, and we keep on popping pills for acidity and bowel clearing pills, and over the period of time they actually stop working. Then eventually either there will be a loss of weight, and very commonly you gain weight. So these are all the lifestyle disorders each one of us are facing. But the good news is these all can be prevented. These are preventable as well as reversible. And top it all, we have COVID-19 pandemic. So there is nobody here who has not been affected by it, be it our work, be it our health, our families, our loved ones. So many of us have even lost their loved ones because of this pandemic, be it the second wave or the first one. This virus has actually taken over our whole world, um, our country, our state, our cities, our people, and especially the Indian population. So Indian population has a lot of vitamins and mineral deficiencies. Most commonly, vitamin D deficiency because we are not exposed to sun. So vitamin D is a vitamin which is not only essential vitamin in mineral metabolism, but also is a key vitamin in improving your immunity. Then Indian population is also having deranged lipid profile, having coagulation disorders, having high sugar levels. These all things predisposes oneself to infection, and if a person has contracted one, to make it worse. So the person who has low immunity gets affected by the infection very commonly. So I don't refer this pandemic as the pandemic of COVID-19, but the pandemic of low immunity. So the tagline will be, we cannot prevent ourselves from getting exposed to virus because virus is all over around, virus is in the air. But what we can do is to boost up our own body's immunity so that even if we come across the infection, it doesn't harm us or make us sick. So this is the WHO figures, approximately 18 million cases, too much, 39 lakh deaths across the world. So our credentials, we have two hospitals. The parent hospital is a NeuroGen Brain and Spine Institute situated in Seawoods, Navi Mumbai, where we treat all neurological cases with stem cell therapy, neuro rehabilitation and integrative therapies, and KLS Wellness and NeuroGen Annexe, which is in Sanpada, Navi Mumbai, which is actually based for anti-aging and immune boosting. We have treated over 10,000 cases over 70 countries. Then we were a dedicated COVID hospital in 2020. So we have written many articles in the national and international peer review journals about autism, cerebral palsy, all the neurological cases. We have about 18 books which has been published, and on the basis of our experience in COVID, we have written book on management of COVID-19, that is a handbook for family physician, where we had actually given sample prescription for people who want to boost their immunity. That's people who are healthy, then people who are COVID contacts, people who are COVID suspected COVID patients, then patients are COVID patients who need treatment in home isolation. Also, we have written book on complications of COVID, that is cytokine storm. All of which is freely downloadable from our website www.klswellness.com. Also, we looked at the holistic approach in the treatment where we were treating the COVID patients with IV ozonized saline, what we call as, to a moderate stage COVID patient, where we were able to actively wean off the oxygen very early or faster as compared to the patients, COVID patients who were getting the standard treatment for COVID. And we have actually written the article for the same. This was published. Then we have also done trials on IV ozonized saline in addition to standard prophylactic regime for our COVID prevention of COVID-19 in our healthcare workers. So we actually take it nowadays as well to prevent ourselves from getting infected with COVID. So every of our doctors, the healthcare workers take the IV ozone every week to prevent ourselves, to protect ourselves from infection. So what is anti-aging? So we actually looked at the holistic treatment. We were having we have been researching on the holistic approach. So 35 men were observed for 5 years. And there were two groups. One was the intervention group, where 10 men actually performed it, and 25 control group where they didn't do anything. They lived their life as they were doing it before. The 10 men who were into this intervention group followed few lifestyle changes. They went into pure vegetarian diet, 20 minutes of exercise every day, then stress management they followed, and social support. So what they did was vegetarian diet, some exercise, 20-25 minutes of exercise, stress management like yoga, meditation, pranayam, and good social support. And after 5 years, when they checked their telomere length, it actually increased. So that discipline and dedication was required for during this process, this lifestyle intervention change. And the second was with advanced oxygen therapy called as hyperbaric oxygen therapy, where 35 people enrolled, and they were independently living people about 65 years of age, and they received 60 days of hyperbaric oxygen therapy every day. And when they checked the telomere length, it was 20% increased at the end of their session, at the end of their whole trial. So that means that hyperbaric oxygen therapy can induce a significant senolytic effect that significantly increase the telomere length. That is, it can increase the length of the telomeres in the gene, in the cells. So 5 years of discipline and motivation. How many of us have this discipline and motivation of going on diet and exercising for 5 years every day and maintaining that yoga, meditation, pranayam, and having a good social support? We keep on saying like, oh, I don't have time to sleep, oh, I don't have time to eat. So that dedication and motivation, if you have, you can definitely go ahead for like doing 5 years of this, and then you can reverse your aging. And you can do another thing is 60 daily sessions of hyperbaric oxygen therapy, where you have to just lie down in a chamber and breathe 100% oxygen without any lifestyle intervention, and doing this daily sessions of hyperbaric, and you can actively reverse your aging. Second is immune boosting. So how can you boost your immunity just being at home? And so this is diet. So things which you can get naturally, like fruits, nuts, vegetables, and salads. And in the cooked food, high protein and low carbohydrate diet, of course. And you can no need to go on fancy diets or high keto diets or starvation diets. But also you have to do is you have to eat your breakfast 45 minutes after you get up, and take your dinner about 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. Then vitamins and minerals, you have to replenish your body with vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin D, because this is made on skin when you get exposed to sunlight, the early sunlight. So I did tell you about vitamin D. It's not just a vitamin to increase your or have mineral metabolism, increase your calcium intake, but it has a key role to play in this immune boosting. Also, we take B and C complex very commonly during the COVID. So it was very common in people where they used to take C and B complex. Minerals like zinc, magnesium, and selenium also helps in improving the immunity. Then steam inhalation and salt water gargles. Now, steam inhalation and salt water. Next is 8 hours of sleep, of course, and yoga and pranayam. But despite of all this, we still have weakened immunity, low immunity that make us susceptible to infection and other diseases. For this, we may need systemic and more intensive and vigorous immune boosting program. So KLS Wellness and NeuroGen Annexe is actually built up for this particular aspect. It brings you a holistic approach of newer modern technologies and traditional ways of treatment and supplementing, nutritional supplement to boost up your immunity and anti-aging. These are all the therapies, treatments which we offer at KLS Wellness. The most foremost important thing is the hyperbaric oxygen therapy, which was the clinical study which I told you earlier about anti-aging. Now, this hyperbaric oxygen therapy, in this, I'll tell you about how and what is the mechanism behind this. When we inhale oxygen at sea level, that is 1 atmospheric pressure, we are able to take only 21% of the oxygen in the environment. Here we can take 100% of the oxygen because the oxygen is provided by pure medical grade oxygen. One may say that we can take 100% oxygen outside also. Why do we need to go into hyperbaric chamber? But when we go into hyperbaric chamber, it provides us oxygen in under high pressure. It gives high concentration of our oxygen and more concentration gets sieved inside our plasma. So this is the hyperbaric chamber. It's a monoplace chamber where a patient can go inside and they can watch television. They don't have to do any vigorous activity inside, just lie down and sleep, or they can watch whatever they want. So what is the mechanism behind this? This is the normal pressure when oxygen is inhaled at the sea level, that is 1 atmospheric pressure. Only RBCs are the ones which can carry oxygen throughout the body. But when we inhale oxygen in hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber, the oxygen is pressurized inside the in the fluids. This is the blood vessel. Now, the oxygen, you can see this blue molecules. These are all oxygen molecules, O2, two oxygen molecules. The RBCs get saturated, all the blood parameters get saturated, and it goes inside the plasma, that is the fluid of the blood. And that is how it reaches in high concentration, and it can reach to overall in all the body parts and in deeper tissues. So benefits of hyperbaric oxygen therapy: it strengthens your immunity, stimulates oxygenation, improves metabolism, increases energy level, reduces fatigue, improves overall functioning. We can see different actors and celebrities taking hyperbaric. So Justin Bieber taking hyperbaric in monoplace chamber, heart chamber. Then LeBron James taking the HbO2 soft chamber. So this hyperbaric was one of the oxygen therapy. The second is ozone therapy. Now, ozone therapy is again an oxygen therapy. Ozone basically is made up of 3 molecules of oxygen. So oxygen is O2, 2 molecules of oxygen, and ozone is O3, which is 3 molecules of oxygen. So whatever benefits oxygen gives, ozone can give much more than that, much more effect as compared to normal oxygen. So that is the reason we call it super activated oxygen, supercharged oxygen. So it kills viruses, bacteria, fungal infections. Basically, it's a potent germicidal. It reduces inflammation, swelling. So it can be helpful for inflammation, swelling, and arthritis, all kind of limb swelling. So different application of ozone can be used in different various diseases and ailments. It reduces blood clots. So it is a potent blood thinner. That is the reason we give our COVID patients, we treated COVID patients with ozone, IV ozonized saline, and we had great results from this. We were actually able to wean off the oxygen earlier. And it's a potent antioxidant. So antioxidation is basically, it is useful because it prevents the early degeneration and deterioration of the cells, and it helps in preventing infection and preventing our cells from aging faster. So ozone is an excellent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anticoagulant, and germicidal. These are the different applications of ozone. It also improves oxygenation throughout the body and brain, improves gut health, potent germicidal and antioxidant, anticoagulant properties. This is breathing ozone through also. We treat post-COVID patients, because those patients who are having a lot of fibrosis, not able to breathe. Sometimes COVID patients post-COVID, they have lung fibrosis. They have to go with oxygen and oxygen concentrators at their place, at their homes. So they are discharged with their concentrators. This is because the lung capacity of the patient decreases. Now, when we give breathing ozone through oil to those patients, the lung fibrosis resolves, the lung capacity increase, and it helps in early reversal of their condition. They come to normalcy in a little faster rate. This is ozone sauna for detoxification, for weight management. This is a systemic approach of ozone again. So it strengthens your immunity. These are the benefits of ozone. Kills bacteria, viruses on contact, detoxifies your body, reduces inflammation, anti-aging, increases energy, and increases oxygenation. Now we had a word on oxygen. The third most important thing is gut cleansing. Now this is an advanced machine which is called as colon hydrotherapy. So one is cleansing your gut with enema. So enema, by cleansing the gut with enema, only a small portion of your gut is cleansed, like this portion, sigmoid colon, under sigmoid colon, the gut is cleansed. But with this machine, colon hydrotherapy, it can go deeper. It hampers our absorption. The nutrients are not much absorbed. It is not absorbed to that optimal level. And that is the reason we present with various nutritional deficiencies. We say we eat so much of good food, we eat healthy food, still we are not having, still we are facing nutritional deficiencies. Why is that so? So this all is because we are having so much of bad, accumulation inside our intestines. Once these intestines are completely cleansed, so whatever you eat now are absorbed in a healthier manner. It absorbs completely inside the body, and it will also help you reduce your weight faster. So there is a thing called as gut and brain axis. So you always feel when you are constipated or you haven't passed stool in the morning, you are not able to concentrate on your work well. You are not able to do your daily living activity. You're not able to sleep, and you feel discomfort throughout the day. But once your gut is cleansed, you feel refreshed. Why is that so? So this is all because of the gut and brain axis. This is the reason most of the children nowadays are put on good diet. So this is believed that if the wrong toxins and wrong things are absorbed, that can affect the neurodevelopment also of the child. So you are what you eat. Disease starts in the gut, and when you cleanse your gut, you have better nutrition and stronger immunity. So we offer you two types of gut cleansing. One is Ayurvedic Basti method. It's a traditional method of cleansing your gut, and this is colon hydrotherapy, which can cleanse your large intestines just 3 sittings. It is with gravity of water. You can see actually you can see the muck coming out from the pipeline. Now we spoke about gut cleansing. The next is detoxification by heat and cold. This is called as infrared sauna. We all have observed, sitting inside sauna, it is very pleasant, but steam sauna has complication. It has one adverse event, like when there is steam accumulation, there is a possibility of scalding, that is wet burns. Now, this is dry sauna. This is infrared sauna. Now, infrared is basically a light which has lower wavelength as compared to the visible light, but has a deeper penetration. It can go deeper inside the skin, up to 4 centimeter inside the tissue, and helps in detoxification. It helps in vasodilation, and it removes your toxins. So it improves sleeps, promotes sweating and detoxification, enhances immune functions, promote muscle relaxation and pain relief. So there's muscle soreness, muscle inflammation, spasms that can be relieved by infrared sauna, and it improves your circulation, blood circulation as well as lymphatic circulation, and in that way, oxygenation is improved throughout your body. Another thing is deep tissue mobilization. So this is deep tissue mobilization is basically an acupressure massage, foot reflexology, massaging on the back. So putting pressure at in particular intensity at a specified point that can induce relaxation. It relieves your muscle tension, activates the body's self-soothing mechanism, improves blood circulation. So this works on the system of meridians, so the different points of which has contact with different vital organs of our body. Detoxification with help of cold is called as whole body cryotherapy. Now, this uses liquid nitrogen to cool the chamber inside. A person disrobes and goes with bare minimum clothes and can go inside, and this chamber cools up to minus 220 to 40 degrees Celsius. There is peripheral vasoconstriction followed by rebound vasodilatation. So once the patient comes out, there is that vasodilatation, and the neuromuscular system responds by decreasing the inflammatory markers in edema. 3 minutes of whole body cryotherapy can be equivalent to 1 hour of massage. That much of relaxation you observe when you go in whole body cryotherapy. So also, it once you come out, there is release of endorphins. That is, a lot of good hormones, happy hormones is released. Therefore, you feel refreshed and you feel very fresh after coming out of whole body cryotherapy chamber. A lot of celebrities also take whole body cryotherapy, especially athletes and sports person takes this before their sessions. So it gives them an edge in their performance. Neuromuscular pain. It helps in myalgia, headaches and migraines, mood disorders, sleeping problems, and inflammatory skin condition. Also, it is essential. It helps a lot in cases of DOMS, which is called as delayed onset of muscle soreness. So all of us have hit gym somewhere or the other. When we do weight trainings, there are a lot of soreness which develops on the muscles. There's soreness which develops on your peripheral muscles. This is because of the lactic acid deposition after like 10 to 12 hours. Now, this pain is so much that you're not able to move, you're not able to lie down also properly, and you cannot go to gym next day. You are not able to do your daily activities. But once you undergo whole body cryotherapy, post your DOMS onset, you have a reduction of the pain intensities approximately 80%. You can hit the gym the very next day. So many of the celebrities taking whole body cryotherapy. The another treatment we offer is IV vitamin treatment. That is because even if we eat healthy, we eat things which are recommended, not eating junk, still we will have nutritional deficiencies because nowadays the food is not rich in nutrients. So nutritional deficiencies lead to skin disorders, bone defects, dementia, chronic fatigue, irritability, and weakened immunity. So here we replenish the body with IV vitamin therapy and antioxidant therapies. All these kind of treatments, all these components are passed on to your body through IV. It treats migraines, asthma, respiratory infections, fibromyalgias, muscle spasm, fatigue, and heart disease. Also, we like to look good, better. So we offer medical cosmetology also and weight management programs also. So why careless wellness? Here, you will not only get benefit from removing your existing issues, but you will have an internal detoxification. So there is a detoxification which is done from inside so that you feel refreshed and energetic from outside. So these are the weight management program. We treat holistically. We actually, it is tailor-made. It is individualized to a person. It is not just pushing a treatment to a person who is overweight or who is so these are all the weight management, holistic weight management program. These are the cosmetic machines and many more in KLS Wellness. We have regenerative labs and OTs. We do a daycare program where you can come in the morning, get all the therapies done, feel refreshed, get detoxified, and go in the evening. And for more intensive way, where you want to stay for a day and get all the therapies done, you can have a weekend program where you will get all the benefits in 2 days of treatment. Also, there are long-term program for people who have lifestyle disorders, those who want to get treatments on OPD basis or IPD basis or session-wise, they can come and get the treatment that way. So there are 3 programs: OPD basis, daycare program, and an IPD program. The general medical condition which can be treated here are diabetes management, arthritis, weight management, cancer palliation, stress management, post-COVID syndrome, then non-healing wounds, pulmonary rehabilitation, cosmetology, and of course, neurological disorders. So, framing it in simple sentence: immune boosting through simple method at home and through simple non-invasive daycare treatment, you can actually boost up your body's immunity. And anti-aging through simple lifestyle changes, through simple non-invasive daycare treatment at our center, our aging process can be slowed down and partially reversed, improving the quality and quantity of your life. So this was not just for a particular person, but was for the whole community. Please spread the word with your friends, your families, your co-workers. And I'm telling you again, so the mission here is to make people of Navi Mumbai and Mumbai much healthier, so that before the next wave of this pandemic, we will not have much crisis that we had at this time. And I'm open to questions. If anybody wants to ask questions, please go ahead. Mr. S.S. Singh is asking, did you suggest anything for spinal injury person? So, Mr. S.S. Singh, the spinal injury person means a person is having spinal cord injury. Is it so? You can contact on this number and we can take an OPD of that person and we can suggest the treatment with what we offer for neurological problems. So we have treatment available for spinal cord injury patients. No more questions? So you can contact us on this number or contact us on our website or our email ID, contact us at klswellness.com. And if you want any further information or if you are interested in getting the treatment on immune boosting, detoxification, anti-aging, feel free to contact us and we'll be answering what your queries and we'll be giving you proper tailor-made treatment for the same. Thank you for joining us. Stay healthy and stay safe.